Literally, yes. Ovulation is the only part of the cycle that shifts and changes, but that is an internal process. So your period is the only way that you would know if that shift actually happened. And this is why I say that you cannot predict ovulation, because it literally does not happen on the same day every single cycle. And if we taught this information to young girls when they were learning about their menstrual cycles, this could literally change the game regarding irregular cycles, birth control, and tracking your period in general, because it's such a subtle shift sometimes that you really don't even notice it. Like what you're talking about. Your periods were at the beginning of the month, and then they moved to the middle, and then they were at the end. This was a subtle shift that happened over time of ovulation happening a little earlier or a little later in your cycle. And when you're not paying attention to ovulation, because no one teaches us to pay attention to ovulation, you're only paying attention to your period. And so you're like, oh my God, my periods are irregular, or my periods are off. Or in my case, I got on birth control because I thought that I was having 2 periods a month, when really I was just spotting when ovulation was happening, because ovulation is actually a really intense process. Your ovary is literally shooting an egg out of it, okay? Have you ever seen the video? It's not a gentle process. And if this was information that was given to young girls, we would see way less teenage girls on birth control. Am I grateful to have been on birth control when I was a teenager so that I didn't fall into teen pregnancy? Absolutely. Do I also wish that I had the information so that I could have made a better decision for myself and my body? Yes, I do. Have I spent my entire 20s trying to backtrack what birth control did to my body? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And this is why I do what I do. I teach what I teach. I share what I share. Check out my podcast, The Lunar Womb Portal for Women and Their Cycling Years. And check out my Moonflower podcast series that I made specifically for teenage girls and moms, where I talk everything puberty, first periods, and becoming cyclical.